Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Friday, January 12th. We have strong winds expected to continue throughout the day today, leading to blizzard conditions at times. But beyond that, we got some Arctic air moving in tonight with another winter storm on your way for your weekend, and I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key parts we're going to focus on today: a strong winter storm will continue to bring impacts to the region. What that means for us is some widespread strong winds and some significant blowing and drifting snow. We do have multiple road closures in place this morning, so as always, head to 511.idaho.gov for the latest road and travel information. Beyond this system, we're looking at some Arctic air moving in behind this system for your weekend with bitter cold temperatures, especially during those overnight and early morning hours. Our next system will arrive for that Saturday-Sunday time frame with some widespread snow and breezy winds. We are expecting some more moderate to heavy snow potential as you get further south, but the winds will not be as strong as what we saw on Friday. Quick look at satellite for you this morning again shows mostly cloudy skies out there. We are seeing that continued trough getting to work into our area, so very cold Arctic air establishing up further north. That'll work into our area over the coming days. And a look at the bigger picture for you again. So high pressure, low pressure, that gradient right now, pretty much in between the two, and we're keeping those strong winds going throughout the day. But further to our west in the Northeast Pacific, that system there is going to continue to move onshore over the next couple of days, with more precipitation arriving, particularly later in the day on Saturday into Sunday. Weather outlook for your next 5 days, we'll focus on some blizzard conditions out there today with widespread strong winds and some very significant blowing and drifting snow, especially as you get out into some of our valley areas where winds and blowing snow have remained elevated pretty much all throughout the night. We'll see the winds die down for tonight into tomorrow with some snow and continued breezy winds as we get some bitter cold wind chills working in and over the divide out of Montana. For Sunday, some snow and some bitter cold wind chills will continue, but overall trending drier as we head into early next week as cold temperatures continue. And we do have a variety of products out right now. It's kind of a blizzard warning, winter storm warning, winter weather advisory, and wind chill warnings. So certainly head to weather.gov/Pocatello for the latest forecast for your area. Temperatures today, we are going to see temperatures behind this cold front. So you may see the warmest temperatures this morning. So this may not line up here perfectly, but overall, going to be looking at temperatures at least bottoming out in those teens, above freezing at least, 20s and 30s as you get further south, but overall rapidly cooling as we get into tonight. Let's break down those wind gusts for you. So again, we are seeing widespread wind gusts about 40 to 60 miles an hour. Those will continue throughout the morning hours, taking you through about 11 a.m. By this afternoon, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., we'll see those winds continue. Again, those strongest winds starting to shift south out of the upper Snake Plain, continuing around the Pocatello area, Central Mountains, south into Utah. For Friday evening, we're going to keep those winds going, but you start to see a noticeable increase in the northerly direction coming in onto the upper Snake Plain. What that means is getting some colder air in here for Friday evening, setting up some dangerous wind chill concerns through that 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. hour through the overnight hours. And for Friday overnights, again, this is looking at winds after 11 o'clock. You'll see a noticeable decrease in winds across the upper valleys, but still some lingering downslope winds coming off the Central Mountains and Divide with some lingering gusty winds, especially as you head further south. Wind gusts on your Saturday morning are going to be noticeably quieter. Again, gusts maybe 15 to 30 miles an hour. And before I break down the snowfall amounts for you today, again, trying to look at timing for you. It's kind of a mixed bag with precip. Snow's been more horizontal than falling vertically across our forecast area. But overall, starting off at 6 o'clock this morning, start to see those snow showers again begin to shift further south. So if you're in the upper Snake Plain, maybe just a couple showers this morning. They'll also continue to work south by this afternoon. And with that, some more moderate snow will continue throughout the day, especially as you get south of Pocatello down into Utah. But as we get into tonight, into Friday night, into Saturday morning, mostly dry conditions. We are expecting clear skies and very cold air to set up for early parts of Saturday, leading to wind chills as cold as 50 below zero across northern portions of our area. But heading into Saturday morning, not seeing a whole lot of moisture out there, just some lingering snow. Looks like Pomerelle could keep on snowing for the next at least 48 hours. But heading into Saturday, we'll start to see those precipitation chances increase for Saturday afternoon and evening. So if you want at least a slight break in the weather, we got Saturday morning for you where it's going to be very cold and quiet. But overall, Saturday afternoon and evening, look for increasing precipitation chances, all snow out of the southwest. And break down these snowfall amounts for you on your Friday. Again, snow will be kind of a mixed bag. It's dependent on exactly where we're going to see that snowfall, but this isn't looking at all the way through this morning, through this afternoon. So we're looking at about maybe a trace to a couple inches across the upper Snake and lower Snake, a little bit higher as you get out into the Burley, Jerome area, and then south of the Snake Plain down towards Utah. Temperatures on your Saturday, again, very cold temperatures. So we are kind of looking at this forecast-wise. Skies cleared out. We are under an increasing influence of some very cold temperatures. Up at Reynolds Pass right now this morning, it's already 15 below zero. As you get down towards Henry's Lake, there's almost a 30-degree temperature difference between the two. So we are keeping an eye on that temperature gradient decreasing throughout the day. So colder air spilling over the divide, leading to widespread single and double digits below zero, with the coldest areas getting about down to that negative 30 area. And these are air temperatures. Afternoon highs on your Saturday will be in the single digits and teens, warmest areas in the 20s. And speaking of those wind chills on Saturday, it goes below our forecast, at least color ramp on this. But overall, look for wind chills about 20 to 40 below, a little bit colder as you get up towards the divide, where you could see gusts pushing, 30, 40 miles an hour up towards some of the passes, Monida and Reynolds, where wind gusts, again, could be producing wind chills down to about 50 below. Snowfall amounts on your Saturday, again, outside of some isolated snow showers in the morning, expecting the bulk of this to arrive for Saturday afternoon and evening, especially as you get further south and west, where the heaviest totals are expected. Wind gusts on Saturday, again, keeping with that trend, we'll see breezy winds at least continue further south, but overall only on the order of about 15 to 30 miles an hour, not nearly as strong as this first system. Temperatures on Sunday will keep with that cold temperature trend in the morning. A little bit more cloud cover here in place, so that'll help moderate temperatures a little bit more. Still single and double digits below zero further north. Warmest areas in the teens, with afternoon highs in those teens 20s to low 30s. And wind chills on Sunday, again, wind chill warnings are issued for when we get those wind chills at least 20 degrees below zero or colder. And it looks like best chances for Sunday would be up towards the Central Mountains and Upper Snake Plain, up towards Spencer and Island Park. But at least at this time, we're going to be focusing on these current hazards and addressing some of these wind chills over the next couple of days. Wind gusts on your Sunday, again, keep it with some slight breezy winds, maybe gusts about 20 to 30 miles an hour. And snowfall amounts on your Sunday. So if you live further south, we are expecting some more moderate impacts, especially as you get south of, say, the Idaho Falls, Haley corridor, south down towards the Magic Valley, southeast highlands into Utah. We're looking at a widespread about 1 to 4 inches with locally higher totals, especially around the Cache Valley area and into the higher terrain. Temperatures on Monday, it's going to be another cool morning, followed by afternoon highs in those teens and 20s. Wind chills on Monday are going to be very cold. So again, behind that departing system for the weekend, starting to get some clearer skies building in. And what that means for us is some pretty cold temperatures developing for Monday night into Tuesday. And wind gusts on your Monday, again, keep it with those temperatures wise, at least getting that colder air over the divide. We'll see down valley flow across the Snake Plains, so competing flow in the Magic Valley. Wind gusts about 15 to 30 miles an hour. Snowfall amounts on your Monday, again, best chances for snow on Monday will be south and east of the Snake Plain. Accumulations should remain light. And for Tuesday, a very cold morning with widespread double digits below zero, afternoon highs in the teens and 20s. Wind chills on Tuesday, it's going to be another very cold morning on your Tuesday, so keeping with Arctic air in place through the weekend into early next week. Overall, we're looking at wind chills about 20 to 30 below. And wind gusts on Tuesday should be a fairly benign day weather-wise on Tuesday, just gusts about 15 to 20 miles an hour. And a look at what's to come. Again, we're keeping in that at least near normal to above normal favored here in the northern Great Basin into the northern Rockies through that 6 to 10 day period. That's the 17th through the 21st. And with respect to temperature wise, so again, we got very cold air coming in over the next couple of days, but looking beyond that in the 6 to 10 day period, we could see some more near normal to even slightly above normal temperatures across the west. 8 to 14, not a whole lot of change there. Still keeping an active weather pattern to our southwest as you get down towards the Four Corners region, but trending in that more near normal to slightly above normal chances in the 8 to 14 day period. And with respect to temperature-wise, starting to see a bigger increase in signal for some potential warmer conditions building in for that 8 to 14 day period as we get a ridge of high pressure building in from the Pacific. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Friday and stay safe out there.